I hope you're okay with this, sir. Um, I don't want to put your information out there in a manner that may draw attention to you, but this was just an email I got, and I just, was making another video and decided to check my email real quick, and I got this one, and this alone, you didn't even have to send me anything. You didn't have to send me any money. This type of shit right here means more to me than any fucking dollar bill or coin or piece of plastic that buys shit. Um, I grew up with money. I had a lot of money when I was younger, but I got it because my dad died, so I never even really wanted it. I didn't like it. I didn't like how I obtained it. Um, I didn't like the way people treated me, like, because I was a teenager when he died, so it was like a bunch of people knew I was getting this money when I turned 18, and there was all these people that kind of positioned themselves in my life to basically leech off of me and take advantage of a child, of a kid. Um, and I'm money makes the world go round. You need it to make your life easier and to help loved ones and things like that. I don't have any loved ones that I gotta help. I mean, I've helped a lot of friends and stuff throughout my time, but I mean, here I am now too. That they've never returned the favor when it was needed. Um, and this is just this type of shit just speaks absolute volumes to me. Um, because this is just how I am. Like, this is how I am. And I don't ever run into people like me. I just don't. I never have. That I mean, aside from this, I do give to homeless people in churches, and give it to YouTubers and shit like that. But again, like, it's money. At the end of the day, it's money. Um, can't take it with you. It usually brings more problems than it solves. It has the power to solve a lot of problems, but you know, for every good something brings, it's just as equally bad. And whichever way people decide to swing is the way that it's going to be used. So, but either way, for those that can't read, I'm not worried about the sent me something through PayPal part, but just says thank you for your quality content. I have never given anything to a YouTuber, a homeless person, or a church, but I feel compelled to give to you. I've traded blue chip stocks on and off again for 10 years, but never really knew what I was doing. I bought into AMC in June like a frenzied retail trader. Obviously, that wasn't a good buy, but here I am. AMC has brought me down this rabbit hole. I've always been fairly autodidactic, and now I'm hooked on learning how the market functions. If you have some free time, I'd love to continue a thread at your convenience. You can reach me back at this email or text me. I'm not giving you that information. If you don't, I understand. A lot of weirdos on the internet. Not to say I'm weird. I'm just my own brand of weird. And you don't know everyone's intentions. My intentions or motivation is to learn as much as I can about the market, and I want to find someone competent and knowledgeable to show me a better path. Either way, if you decide to message me or not, I wanted me to know that any money I make off of your trade ideas, I'm going to send you 5% of my profit. So thank you for your content. You're doing a great job, man. Thank you. This type of shit that I do. Literally, this type of shit that I do. Um, if I'm anything, if somebody adds to my life in any way, whether it's my bank account or my happiness or makes work light for me, anything, I always have been compelled to return that in some way, shape, or form. If I got it because of you, you're entitled to a piece of it in my eyes. If you helped me do something, then I owe you that plus some, because that's just the way I am. It's just how I rolls. I'm not going to put your name out there or anything like that, but still, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Um, I'll keep emailing you back and forth. I'm on my phone a lot. I do a lot of meetings and class shit for school. Like I'm constantly looking at either my phone screen or my computer screen pretty much all fucking day until I get a break to look at my TV screen. and but I use my phone consistently for a lot of shit that I do and some of the programming stuff. I'm trying to develop an app, which is a pain in the ass not having funds to get some of the stuff that I need or what I don't need. It just takes a little longer this way. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely make sure this Discord stays open with you, man, through email. That's why I put my email out there. Um, like I just put a video out, or I'm getting ready to put a video out, and I didn't realize Webull had paper trading, but Webull does have paper trading, and like I said in one of my earlier videos this week, or maybe it was today. I don't know. I said it sometime, either today or yesterday. It was today. Yeah, I spent almost 2 years roughly just studying the market, studying everything I could about the stock market. I was literally telling friends plays. Like I said, I called the GME play months before it happened, before Roaring Kitty was even a thing, before he even got into it. The day that I read the article that GME was going bankrupt and it was down to like $2, it was under $5. Um, I told every one of my friends, I posted it on all my social media. I was like, hey guys, I'm learning about the stock market, because for years I asked friends. I would post everywhere. Could someone please help me with the stock market? Like I really want to learn how to trade. I really want to learn how to invest. And I know some of you invest. Can someone just, can we have lunch? Can we do something, just to help me? No one ever fucking did. Of course, so I just had to figure it out on my own. No big deal. I'm used to that. But I told so many people, like I jumped on social media and was like, hey guys, look, I need you to understand, if one thing I understand is technology, I understand video games, I understand all that shit, and GameStop was a huge part of my life, and I'm telling you right now, GameStop may be down right now, but it is not going to be buried. Somebody will come in and change the direction of this company. They may change the name, but probably not, because it's a solid name. It's a staple in the video game community. It used to be like, it had like Babbage's and Electronics Boutique, which I think some places up north or in Canada still have E&B. And I was like, you guys need to grab this. I was like, you need to grab this while it's under $5. I wasn't trading it. I didn't have a brokerage account with money in it at that time. And I was just like, what the fuck, man? Like, people were just ignoring it. Some of my friends were like, dude, you're crazy. Everyone knows that shit's going bankrupt. Like, that's why those articles are there. Like, it's going bankrupt. It's not going to be around much longer. And I was just like, I felt bad for a while. I was just like, man, like I'm literally trying to give you all free money. Shit that I can't even access. I can't even be a piece of it. I can't get in on it. And I'd never imagined a squeeze. I didn't know anything about none of that shit going on with it. I didn't know anything really about naked shorting and all that malicious shit that went down. A lot of that I found out has been just this year from studying and educating myself and reading a lot about it. Um, but yeah, man, I put that shit out there. And one of my friends told me too. One of my friends messaged me in January. He was like, dude, he said, wasn't it you that fucking said something about GameStop like a year ago or whatever? I was like, yep. And he was like, oh, dude, I bet you're loaded. And I was like, nope. Nope. I wasn't fucking trading back then when it was under $5, and I didn't know anything about any sort of squeeze or any of that shit. Nothing. I knew nothing about it. So I missed that boat. But even then, even before I was ever trading, um, I do know a lot about business. My dad owned his own business my whole life. So I know a lot about business, and I do know shit about finance. And one thing I knew was that somebody was going to buy GameStop for the name alone, and most likely transition it into a e-commerce. This is exactly what I said, an e-commerce platform, and streaming service. Streaming's the future. Streaming's the way things are going. I'm sure they'll still sell hardware and stuff, but they'll become some sort of streaming platform an e-commerce business. So that's all that would need to be done. And you're buying a billion-dollar name for pennies at this point, and it was going to turn around. I just figured being under $5 at some point it would probably be over 20. Not a big deal. Good on you. Good, that's a pretty good return if you put a couple grand into that under $5 and it goes up over $20 in the next year or something like that. Like, I'm thinking in my head, that's a great return. And that shit did what it did, and I was just like, man, but that's neither here nor there. But just a point I'm trying to make. I'm dumb like that. Like, when there's an opportunity for even other people to make money, even if I don't get the opportunity, I just like to do that. Like I said, that's where it's led me to where I'm at. That's why like people end up taking advantage of people that do that. Like, they just do. Over time it happens and people expect it. And then the day you cut it off and the day you stop and the day you're like, well, you know what? Your hand's always out. My hand's out now. You gonna fucking, put something in it or no? So I just want to make sure, people have an understanding of that, because I'm not, like I said, I don't expect anything at all. I don't expect anything for this, but the only reason I even put my PayPal on was because of things like this, because people were emailing me when I put my email out there, and that was just, so I could answer minor questions or whatever for people that were new or had concerns or whatever the case may be. And they started asking if they could pay me, and I was like, oh, okay, sure. Yeah, and then I have to rationalize it. I'm like, is that okay? Is this okay to do? Like, is that all right? No, yeah, of course it is. I spend a lot of time, like I said, looking over data, analyzing charts, all kinds of shit. And yeah, for sure, why not? But this email is just it's phenomenal. Like, thanks, man, for real. Like, thank you. I'm not saying your name. I almost did. But I appreciate it. And like I said, I will definitely keep this Discord open. Uh, I'm not exactly sure what ideas you're looking for at the moment. Like I said, I've been dropping little hints on Kirk. I don't want to do a whole thing on it, because honestly, it's not like a squeeze get rich play. Like I said, it's like a poor man's S&P 500. I think I said that in the video I'm getting ready to post. It just had some really, really good news, and I got into it this week, and I've made, some pretty steady gains. I just, I did a very small position just to see how it played out, and it's looking like it's going to continue this trend, but no guarantee. So that's definitely something to watch, to keep an eye on for those of you out there looking for another play, perhaps a long-term play. I got some October, and I got one October call on it just to check it out, see how it's doing. And just this week, I think it was, I don't know, may have been like a 50 or 30 or $50 call or something like that. And might have been cheaper. I know it was up 147% at one point today. So it may have only been like $30 or 20 something. I don't know. But there's one for you guys to take a look at. It seems very, very safe. It's reacted positively to the news that came out about it. And it's not a crazy stock, it's not like a crazy meme stock or a bunch of retail traders piling into it. It's a fundamental stock that seems to be trending upward, which is good. But it's definitely one that if you day trade for sure, options, you can make some money in it. You can make some money. You can be in and out. So one to pay attention to. But look at the charts, on your own, kind of gauge where they're going, see if you can pinpoint the ups and the downs, and don't forget about puts. Don't forget about puts. You can always make money on the way down. So thanks again, man, for real. Like, this is more than enough. More than enough. Like, gratitude is what I like. That's more my thing than anything. Money is just a bonus at that point. But just people expressing gratitude makes me feel good. That's my money. That's like, it's where my head's at. Don't get me wrong. Money's appreciated. Don't get me wrong. That definitely fucking helps a lot. And, at some point I knew that it was going to have to come up regardless. And like I said, I would love to have a full-on finance channel. I would absolutely love it, but it's going to take money before I can focus on actually building that type of platform. Just because, like I said, I already went over that in the other video. My time is so stretched. It's just so thin with school and everything, and trying to make sure, like I said, I don't end up doing schoolwork in the fucking cab of my truck. So, um, thank you a million times. Thank you. You guys are you're awesome. I don't even want to cuss complimenting you. You guys are awesome. I was gonna say you're fucking awesome, but I mean, I think that's an even better compliment. But some people don't associate curse words and compliments in the same sentence. I do. Like if I see a girl and she's fine, I'm like, you're fucking beautiful. Just like that. Thank you. So, email me whatever you're trying to figure out there. Bud, I almost did it again. Almost said your name. Um, and we can go from there. But yeah, definitely check out some paper trading apps if you're looking for strategies, or if you see some stocks that you like. Check out the paper trading apps. So that way you can, obviously meme stocks are going to be difficult to track and trend in a paper trading app, but regular stocks, fundamental stocks, you can build a strategy and find those entry exit points, learn the charts and all that stuff. But uh, this was a very long thank you video. So, thanks again, man. I really do appreciate it. That was very cool of you. I'm out.